We're talking habits, we're talking how to create habits for a better life. Yes, sirree, baby. Tell the kids there's bad words that might be said and you might be offended. So you can either walk them out of the room or you can teach them the bad words we're going to talk about this morning. You've discovered the greatest morning show for men on the planet. We go live here at 8 o'clock Eastern time, Monday to Friday, over here on LinkedIn, X, YouTube, everywhere.
I got a copy story, Jesus Christ. So I can't mention any names, but I got a sponsor that takes care of me with coffee, right? And they send these weird fucking flavors in it. Sometimes they're amazing. Yeah. And I smelled this and it was like, God, this is going to be good. Jesus Christ. It was so fucking bad. I could barely get a cup down.
Cardiologists, boys, are warning against a certain type of coffee to drink in the morning.
If I had every morning the ability to have people to talk to frame my mind, oh my God, it would have been, because I had to do all this shit by myself.
Jon built a personal brand, Marty, in the days of the fucking Yellow Pages. Who's the guy trudging through the gym in his fucking work boots and his trekking gear because he's gonna go climb Kilimanjaro? You hit your goals. But what we want to do is maintain and continue achieving the goals through continuing.
That's it. And all you got to do is focus on the habits that got you there and keep with that shit. Do not focus on the finish line, because when you're focused on the finish line, you're not focusing on what you need to do today.
Forward is an absolute and forward is inevitable. Yesterday's already happened. You've already accomplished yesterday. Don't get caught up in it because you can stay there too long. Stop putting that crap in your coffee, you guys. True story. I know it's fun. I know it's enjoyable. It tastes good, the sweetness. And maybe once in a while you might want to do that. But I know some of you guys, because I've been there. Been there. I used to think success was about the target. But here's what I learned through my journey. That hitting a goal, it feels great. Right, Amy? It feels great. That goal you hit is great, but it's not enough. No, baby. That excitement's going to fade. You might feel stuck, like something's missing, even after the big win. It's not the goal that changes your life. No, it's the habits. Yes, the habits you build along the way. We always start our guests off with one question before we go into everything else. And that one question, Scott, is this. What is your morning routine, brother? So we're talking about creating habits for a better life.
You really need that time in the morning to get prepared for the day and for everything that you got to do. The ones that I work with who get up in the morning and get it done, they usually have a better day. They've got more energy and their day's a little bit more consistent.
I make my money in the morning, man.
Yes. What got you into picking up stones? What got you into the whole idea of picking up heavy stones?
I've always liked strongman. I used to compete in powerlifting back in the day, but it was honestly meeting Steve Jeck, he passed away a few years ago.
Deadlifts, you're picking something off the ground. Squat, you're taking a dump. I mean, the bench press is really the only one that doesn't apply much unless you're talking about humping and holding yourself up over your lady.
Strength and resistance training is frankly the lifeblood to longevity. We need to stay strong to live longer.
That's a way for me to take 26 years of experience and nonsense in my head and try to categorize it on paper so that others can benefit. If you've ever loaded creatine for the first time, you feel like you put on about 8-10 pounds of saturated muscle. Dry scooping it ensures you get every bit of it.
Coming soon, creatine inspired toothpaste from Jon Andersen.
You have to focus on winning the first day, winning the second day. That's going to make your process easier when you just focus on one day. Look at your fitness journey like you look at your investments. Compound interest. Those days are going to stack. Then you're going to get better mentally and physically. If you keep winning one day, you're going to get to the big picture.
Right. Showing up is the hardest thing for much of us to do. If we can get into that habit of showing up, that's when the magic happens.
It needs to be so easy to get that win that you can't not do it. The habit you need is just to be showing up. All you got to do is take the new activity and stack it right behind, because that the activity that you currently, that's the trigger. Boom. Once the trigger's off, now you sub the new activity in. Don't set this fucking hurdle that holy shit, I got to climb this big wall every time to get started. No. That 1 minute is a really, really low barrier of entry.
We waste so much fucking time throughout the day. Right? Oh, the meeting ended 10 minutes early, so we go and jerk off for 10 minutes. No, go for a walk.
You can get so much more done when you're not married to this idea of a perfect workout. Really, really cool topics and an awesome way to start the day when I'm not on the mats doing jiu-jitsu because of the snow day.
Massive progress hack. Why do we want to win the morning? Because if we win the morning, we're going to own the day. We're going to have a good day. we have a good day can turn into a good week. A good week can turn into a good month. A good month can turn into a good year. And a good year can change the rest of your life. I have never been able to shovel my driveway this easy. One of my clients actually shoveled his, and then two of his neighbors, because they're older ladies that their husband, they're widows. He's like, I never even dreamed that I could shovel 3 driveways.
People assume because I work with food that I love cooking. Let's clear that up right now. No. I know. The other thing is I also don't like shoveling. Both have to happen. I used to say lazy wasn't really good for business, so I decided resourceful. Something as simple as overnight oats. That's really, really easy to do. My mom was over the other day and she needed a snack, but she was trying to make some better choices. And so I just whipped up some no-bake energy bites, and it took like 2 minutes to make.
It's so easy to create that flexibility where you can have that meal with your family, and then you're having the food that you need throughout the day.
You're a household, you're not a restaurant, and there doesn't need to be 5 different meals at dinner time.
So many people, you talk to them, and they're making something different for their kids because the kids want to eat this. Well, if you're not making a single meal for the family, then what the hell, what's the difference?
Oh, you don't like the meal prep? Well, you prep for that vacation.
Yeah.
You prep for the club. You prep for NFL playoff party. You're doing a lot of prepping. Yeah, you're doing a lot of prepping. So I need you to prep them meals too.
They're avoiding their seed oils, and if you want to, go ahead. There isn't any evidence. There's some actually really, really healthy dynamics in terms of seed oils. So I would say if you're really that uncomfortable, or you're just following, what someone else is saying, that's okay.
Yeah.
But right now, in terms of the evidence fully supporting that, it's just not there.
Instead of focusing on avoiding seed oils, maybe just continue to focus on avoiding fast and highly processed foods and sticking to whole nutrition foods. Don't go to McDonald's 5 days a week and worrying about your fucking seed oil.
Really?
Yes.
Less
Verifying that there's no seed oil in your Big Mac is not going to help your problem.
Right.
Yeah, they need to avoid that Big Mac.
I like the fact that he's promoting consistency.
Yes.
I can't remember his phrase, but it's consistency over intensity.
Who else do you know that gets up every single day to help you guys get up every single day? Don't get caught up in the headlines, right? The headlines serve a purpose. We live in a world of hooks. We live in a world of getting people sucked into our content. Read the hook, read the information, and then go do some searching. When you believe in something so inherently to be true, like what we're doing here on the show, you keep going at it. It all starts with one. And I know that we have a wonderful tribe, a wonderful community, a wonderful space of men that we're creating here. We are offering positively influential content for you guys to consider. If you have big goals, you want to achieve them, whether you're a male or female, and you attune to the kind of content we're creating here, come here. If you don't feel safe over there, you come here. Uncle Keith's gonna make you feel safe. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care who you sleep with. This is a show for you. If you're in the world of content creation, you need to start on a platform you own. And then once you start on the platform you own, you go out from there. It's fascinating when you start something that you do every single day, which is your product, how quick time creeps up on you. Get up, get your ass out of bed, and hit those big audacious goals.